Never mind. She, she's gone.
Oh, it says we live, but your screen. I think this happened last time. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna hop in.
All right, let me go out and then I'm gonna go out and
Yeah.
come back in. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. There's anybody in here watching? How y'all doing? Do me a favor. If you're watching live, okay? There's that white tab right there. That link. Go ahead and type in that link. Buy stuff. We get some money from that. All right. That's if you're listening. If you're not listening, you're not one of the cool kids. Okay. Don't worry about it. But if you are, and you're buying WWE merch, do it at that link so we can get some money. So we can actually make some money from this show.
What up? What up? What up?
Yo.
Hey, I'm not proficient with this thing, so sometimes I mess it up. Welcome to Two Words for Your Kingdom Cast version of the wrestling podcast. This is the Go Home Show, the Go Home Show. We're gonna talk about Smackdown. We on a little tight schedule. We got about an hour with y'all, so we're gonna try to do it to the best of our ability.
Mhm.
Highlights from Smackdown. Do you have anything?
I like the parking lot brawl angle from Tiffany and Charlotte there. Kind of added to
They
the feud
needed
a
that.
little more. That was
They
great.
needed that.
Cody cut one of his final promos heading into WrestleMania with all the championship belts surrounding him. That was a fantastic visual. I also
Like
liked the
that.
kind of speech that he gave. Um, anything else? I can't think of anything else. Did Roman didn't make an appearance? Did he?
No, he should make an appearance tonight.
Yeah.
And The
So
Rock is rumored to be there tonight.
okay.
Sacramento, Sacramento, I can't stay. Did I be sure to come back when the Lakers beat the Kings in
Kings
May?
in May.
One of the
Great
greatest
promo.
promos of all time. So this is the Go Home Show, which means this is going to be one of the best shows. It has to be one of the best lead-in shows. The last Raw before WrestleMania. We're probably going to tie up any loose ends you have. You get tied up tonight. SmackDown should probably be the same way, but it's right before WrestleMania, so
yeah, it'll be
it
a little
won't be
different,
as
and
good.
it's not gonna be as bombastic. The
Yeah,
SmackDown before WrestleMania usually isn't as dramatic.
yeah. So
WrestleMania
that's gonna
week,
be
yes,
fun.
sir.
I just got the info that don't tell my son, but we will be going to Monday Night Raw.
Cool.
I'm trying to take Rimp's tickets because he got the good tickets. So
Listen, well,
hopefully he don't stay.
maybe we keep
We
it on the low.
nah, man, we manifesting it. We manifesting it.
Yeah,
So
there you go. There you go.
so what do you expect to see in tonight's Raw? We're gonna go through.
We got to give our
We're gonna do
predictions.
this. Since we got limited time, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go through the WrestleMania card, match by match.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put a rating on it. Bathroom break, solid, banger.
Okay.
You need anything in the middle? Edge of your seat, maybe?
I think we can add one more. Like above banger, there's like 5-star classic. How about that?
Okay, so banger
there are
and
great
classic.
matches, but then there are like classics.
Cena ain't advertised. I thought he was on this show. I thought he was on the Kansas City show.
No, not the Kansas City show. He's not advertised for the Kansas City show.
Oh, okay. It's the
He is for the Raw after. Yeah.
So if it ain't a new storyline, it's gonna be some people there. But
yeah.
All right, we doing bathroom break, and then we gonna go. What I'll say, solid.
Yeah, solid. Then banger. Then 5-star classic.
Yeah, a real 5-star, not the
Dave
Dave
Meltzer.
Meltzer five.
Not
Yeah,
a fan of
we're not gonna
Meltzer.
do that. All right, so you got the WrestleMania card.
I don't have it in front of me, but I mean, shit, we can just go match by match.
Okay, let's go. Speaking of Tiffany and Charlotte, let's go Tiffany versus Charlotte. Now, last week, this was going to be a bathroom break.
This
Then they
week,
had
though,
the back and forth. It turned into solid. Now I am on permanent banger. It's going to be a banger.
I think so too. I think this is probably going to be a banger. Um, they're just so solid. The heat is really there, and the only way that like Charlotte can make up for all the heat that she's drawn is if she puts on a banger. Like she almost has no choice but to put on a banger at this point. Also, Tiffany Stratton can go. So I mean, to me, this is like a typical Charlotte Flair build up, where it's like a thing or two goes wrong in the promos, or people think the promos suck, and then she just randomly puts on a banger like she did with Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 39. Like that was like
Right.
a classic match, not even just a banger. That was like a classic. So I think
Yeah.
I think we're lining up for another one of those. I've been telling you all like for the last 2 weeks. I can feel it in my bones that this one's going to be really good.
All right, Jay versus Gunther.
Ooh, this one's tough.
I can go solid. I can go banger.
I think I can go. There's a world where this turns into a banger. Like maybe there's like some dramatic thing that happens during the match. Maybe Jimmy comes out and Gunther crosses some line and that helps Jay go full force or something. Maybe Jay's mom's in the crowd and Gunther like, grabs her or does something crazy like that turns this into a banger. But to me, this kind of seems like it'll just be solid. It'll be solid.
Yeah.
Although Gunther does tend to put on bangers, and Jay is capable of putting on bangers, but I don't know. I have to see it. Like their match at Saturday night's main event was solid, and I think that's what we're gonna get here.
All right. Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn versus Dom.
Banger. I think this
Banger.
This might it might border on 5-star territory. Like those all 4 of those guys can go. I can be talked into a classic.
Cena versus Cody.
Classic. 5-star.
All right, we got to
5-star.
start disagreeing a little bit here. Who we got? LA Knight
versus Fatu.
Yep. I'm going solid on this one. It'll be solid, but Fatu kind of put in some work on him already, so that might be an angle going forward.
I think this might be a banger. I think this could be a banger.
I ain't mad at you.
Like I haven't seen like these 2 guys can put on great matches. But if there is some interference or something, nah. Yeah, I'll say banger. I'll say banger.
War Raiders versus New Day.
Ooh, this might be controversial. I think this one might be a bathroom break. Like not that these 2 teams can't go. They can definitely go. They got ability, all that, accolades, all that. But this match does not tickle me in any way, shape, or form. Like some of the New Day's latest matches haven't been like hitting for me, So maybe they'll kick it up a notch at WrestleMania, but I'm going bathroom break.
I'm gonna go solid only on the hope that Big E's gonna be involved somehow. So it's a light hope. It's not a heavy hope. Okay, what's another match? Let's go Street Profits versus Motor City Machine Guns. Is it Motor City Machine Guns?
Yeah.
Is that official yet?
I think it's official. I saw it on the card.
I'm going classic on this one.
Classic? Really?
Yeah. I think Motor City Machine Guns is creative enough. I think Montez is gonna put on a show. and it's gonna be a classic.
Hmm.
I am in favor of DIY being involved in this match, but it has to be a ladder match at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
You
with
know
classic.
what? Classic. I think I'll go. I'm gonna go banger. I'm gonna go banger.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm gonna go banger.
All right, let's go. EO, Bianca, and Rhea.
I only have one misgivings about this match. One, and it's that the chemistry between them individually is there. I think between Bianca and Io, the chemistry is there. I think Io and Rhea have some pretty good chemistry. I just feel like, was it the first Io Rhea match where there were like a couple botches or something? And do I
Yeah,
remember that correctly?
it was kind of
So
there was some botches in there.
that's the only thing
Not
I'd be
too
worried
bad,
about in
but
this match.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just worried about a botch or two, but if not, I could see this one being a classic because you talking about three like all timers in the same kind of match. That's
I
a
got
recipe for a banger, or at
I got
least
banger right there. I got a banger on it.
I'm gonna go classic with that one.
Okay, what else? We got way more matches, and I'm drawing a
Yeah,
blank
we
right
got the
now.
women's tag match that's happening. Bailey
Okay,
and
that's Liv
Lyra.
and Rick and Lyra and Bailey.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's a bathroom break for you, boy.
I
Sorry,
think so.
Liv.
I
Sorry,
think so too.
Bailey.
If I
That's a
if I
bathroom
say,
break for your boy.
oh, that gauntlet match, that little tag gauntlet match though that they did was pretty
That
good.
was nice. That was nice.
You
I
know
liked
what?
it.
I'll go solid. I go solid. So,
Okay.
Lyra is really good wrestler, and
It
Bailey's
feels
not bad either.
disrespectful to do bathroom break, but you got to get a
Yeah,
bathroom break in there somewhere.
yeah.
Who's next? Who
You
else
could
is on
also
this card?
do. Do you want to do the big triple threat match?
Oh yeah. Punk. Well, I mean, we already know what this is going to be. Punk,
I think.
Seth, and Roman.
I think just from a
That's
narrative standpoint, that's got to be a classic.
it has to be a classic. It has
Just
no
from a
choice.
narrative, just from like the story points that'll happen, like the Roman's facial reactions might make this a 5-star match.
Period. I like Roman's promo for him today too. Did you see it? I think I sent it to you.
Yes.
Where he was like, "I'm tired of being nice and unrespected, and why are you waiting on people's respect and acknowledgement? Just go out there and do it." I think we about to enter a new era of Roman Reigns, and I'm
We'll
ready
see.
for it. I'm here for it.
Okay.
AJ Styles
Versus Logan Paul.
versus Logan Paul.
I don't think this will be a classic, but the recipe is there. If this is anything short of a banger, it's a failure, in my
Yeah,
opinion. Like to
I
just
want to say classic, but I'm gonna go banger just to take some pressure off of it. But if he follows AJ Styles, it should be a classic.
it
If he
should be.
follows and pays attention and does what he should do.
Yep.
All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 6, 9.
Do you want to do Randy's match? We don't know his opponent yet.
Randy versus Solo. Is it gonna be Solo? It was teased to be Solo.
It was T Solo, but people have also been saying Nick Aldis
All right,
since he
so
gave him the RKO.
we got an incomplete on that one. We can't.
Yeah,
If it's
yeah,
all this, it could be a banger. If it's Solo, it could be a banger. It could be
it could
solid.
be. It could be solid
Solo puts on
if
some
it's
good
Solo.
matches too. So,
Mm-hmm.
what other match do we have? And are we missing?
Drew versus Damien.
Drew versus Damien. This has all the makings of a bathroom break, but I think they're going to tell a good story in here. So I'm going to go solid. I'm going to go solid.
I am so close to saying bathroom break, just because I have no interest in this at all. But isn't it supposed to be a street fight, a Las Vegas street
Yeah,
fight or
street
something?
fight. Street fight.
Okay, I'll I'll go solid. I'll go solid. They added a stipulation. I think that saves it a little bit.
I think that's the card. Hold on. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. There's one more. Another
There's one
match that we
more.
missing.
We did the two championships.
Yep.
We did the Intercontinental, United
Yep.
States title, the two tag
Women's
titles. We
title.
did those. The women's titles. Uh, we did both women's titles. We did Damien. We did Logan. Oh, Rey Mysterio versus
Oh,
Grande
yeah, yeah.
Americano.
Oh, classic. Sorry.
Classic. Really?
Yes. Are you crazy? Yes.
A classic.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I go that
Yes.
far.
Ray and Chad Gable in the same. Come on, bro. This is gonna be not Ray. Man, Chad Gable make Penta look amazing,
He did.
even with the messes, with the messed up parts, with the botches.
Yeah.
Ray ain't gonna botch.
He's
He gonna
not.
look. He's gonna look incredible versus Ray. He gonna make
You
Ray
know
look
what?
incredible.
I think we disagree with this one. I think it'll
Okay.
just be solid. I think it'll be solid.
Oh, you gonna be? I will be texting you after this one. Told you. All right, so we got 14 matches.
hmm
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 bangers.
hmm
1, 2, 3, 4 solids. 1, 2, 3, 4 classic. God dang, I am pretty good at this. And then we got an incomplete because of Randy. We
yeah.
don't know his and then we got
Opponent.
one bathroom break.
Yeah.
That ain't
Okay.
bad.
That
All
ain't a
right,
bad
let's go with
card.
yours. You
Okay.
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 bangers.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4 solids.
hmm
1 classic, 2 classic, 3 classic, 3 classics. Why is that short? Huh? Then we got the incomplete.
hmm
What am I missing?
Randy's
Randy. So you hold on.
is incomplete.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So 5, 4, that's 9, 12, 13. What am I missing?
Did
1,
you
2,
count the
3,
incomplete?
4. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh.
your bathroom break. You had one bathroom break.
Yeah. Yeah. One
So
bathroom
we both
break.
had one
Yeah.
bathroom break. Yours is
Yeah.
Liv in the
No,
tag team match.
mine is the
No,
New
no,
Day.
mine is Liv
Yeah.
in the tag team match.
Uh,
I feel bad about that. I feel bad about that. I don't think it's gonna be a bathroom break. And then
no,
yours is
don't
the
feel
War Raiders,
bad.
Roy Raiders, and New
Yeah,
Day.
and
I
New
think
Day. Yeah.
the reason I agree with you on that being a bathroom break is
Mhm.
because they haven't had enough time to really build it like
Yeah.
it didn't get a
Supposed to.
proper. But tonight might do that.
We'll
Tonight
see.
might tonight we'll see. That's a
Might change
solid
my mind.
look. I had 4s. I had 4 each. You
hmm
had more bangers than I did.
hmm
Um,
But you have more classics than I did.
no, we had the same number of classics. We both had 4.
I
That's
had
good. A
three.
14 match.
I had three
No,
classics.
no. 1, 2, 3. You did have 3. My bad. 3 classics. I had 4.
Yeah.
What's up? How you doing? Um. All right. What's your favorite match on WrestleMania? Hurry up. Go quickly.
Cody Rhodes and John Cena.
Why?
Yeah.
My
That's a good
Stone
pick.
Cold Steve Austin with return. Last year at WrestleMania, where The Rock attacks Cody Rhodes on that truck. First was John Cena, next was Stone Cold. And John Cena then returned to help Cody Rhodes. And next will be Stone Cold.
That boy been on the message boards, boy.
Yeah, he been on YouTube. Conspiracy theory.
Yes.
The Rock is supposed to be there tonight. What do you want to see from The Rock?
I just want to see him and Cena interact with this new alliance. I am so curious how their chemistry is going to be now that they're on the same side. Like, what do their promos look like when they cut them together? We've seen them on opposing sides before and how they cut promos against each other. I want to see how they cut promos as like a team, as like a unit. That'll be super interesting to see.
Cena got to be there tonight, right? You got to get a go home promo, right? Last time we seen Cena, he was laying down from a crossroad.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if you want to get into predictions or not, but that
Okay, let's get into some predictions. Let's
Okay.
do it like this.
Our
Tiffany
final
Charlotte, who's your winner?
I think Tiffany. I changed my mind on this one. I used to think Charlotte. I think Tiffany now.
Man, I got Charlotte.
Yeah. I was on that train for a long time, but I'm thinking Tiffany now.
Jay versus Gunther.
I think Jay. I was almost talked into Gunther, but I still think Jay. I think Jay wins.
Yeah, me too. Both winners. Braun, Penta, Finn, and Dom.
Well, who do you think is going to win first?
Who's going to win that thing?
I think Penta wins.
Who? Penta?
Penta. I think Penta.
My son got Dom winning.
Okay.
He didn't turn heel on Finn.
I got Braun retaining. I don't think you pull it. You find a way to keep Braun on. Cena versus Cody. I think we both got Cena, right?
I think this is the one that I am most sure about. I think Cena's winning. I think if I had to put money on any of these matches, I'd put it on Cena. If like all of them were even odds, I mean, I would put money on Cena.
We'll get there. Don't go there yet. We're gonna do it. Lock of the night. LA versus Fatu.
Ooh, I think Fatu. I also have Jacob.
We all got Jacob. Roar Raiders versus the New Day.
I think the New Day.
Really?
Oh yeah, the New Day.
I think the New Day. I think they need some juice. I think another title run will give them some juice.
When you put it like that, that makes sense.
I could see the War Raiders winning too, just to make people happy. But
yeah, we'll all go with that one. Street Profits versus Motor City Machine Guns.
Ooh,
I need the Street Profits to win this. They need to be more than 2 month, 30-day title holders. They need to do that.
I have so many people losing belts today, but I think the Street Profits are the only guys that I have retaining. Oh, and Tiffany, I guess.
Yeah. Io, Bianca, and Rhea.
This was the hardest one. This was the hardest one to pick.
You think so?
I think
I
so.
had Io winning for. I think Bianca has for future. Bianca needs to win.
If I were fantasy booking this, I'd have Bianca win as a heel. Like do something heelish, do a low blow or something, win as a heel if I were fantasy booking it. But if I just had to pick who I really, really thought was going to win, I think I'm picking Io.
Yeah,
I can see Io winning.
Like, are you really going to have her drop the belt 2 WrestleManias in a row? I don't know.
Liv and Raquel versus Lyra and Bailey.
I flip back and forth with this one. I like the visual of Lyra with 2 belts. Nah, I'll Liv and Raquel are retaining. I changed my mind again.
Yeah, I was gonna ride with you, but never mind. All right, Punk, Seth, and our tribal chief.
I changed my mind. This was the hardest one to pick.
This is the hardest one. I really want to base my pick on what happens tonight with Roman.
Yeah.
Seth?
My fiance talked me into CM Punk. She talked me into it.
Okay, so you and your fiance got CM Punk?
Yeah.
Me and my son have Seth.
I got Seth,
Wow.
Punk, and Roman
I for sure
Reigns.
thought you were gonna pick Roman.
I do want to pick Roman, but I'm gonna wait till the night. I might be wrong. I might have to come and change this tomorrow.
You might have to
AJ
switch it.
Styles versus Logan Paul.
Logan. I think Logan wins this one.
Yeah, I hate that Logan's gonna win that.
Yeah, I
Randy
think so.
versus does Randy
Whoever.
lose to his mystery opponent?
I don't think so. Like, is this
He's
like a
good.
Cody
What if he
Seth
faces
situation?
What if he faces the 52-year-old final boss?
No way. That would be crazy. No way, though.
I did see somebody say Jeff Hardy, and I thought that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Just for the crowd aspect of it, anyway. Let's
But
just
if
do
it's
this one more
Jeff,
time.
Randy's definitely winning. If it's Jeff, Randy's.
Did I say
Randy's
Matt
winning
Hardy
that.
or Jeff Hardy? I meant
You
Jeff
said
Hardy.
Jeff. Yeah,
Okay,
you said Jeff.
Okay. Drew versus Damian.
I think Damian goes over.
Give me Damian. Give me Damian.
Me too. I think Damian goes over.
Drew got south of heavens.
I got Drew.
Okay.
Because Drew might need it more than everything. Ray versus El Americano. Or
El
whatever.
Grande.
El Grande
Ray.
Americano.
I think Ray wins and takes off his mask, and we get a reveal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
AJ
So we got
Gable.
okay. How many belts you got changing hands?
A lot.
You got Tiffany keeping, retaining. You got Jay winning, so that's one.
That's one.
You got Penta winning, that's two.
Two.
You got Cena winning, that's three.
That's three.
Fatu is four.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of belts changing. Five, New Day.
Yep.
We got Street Profits retaining.
Yeah.
6, Bianca.
Oh. Did I pick Bianca? No, I picked Io. I picked Io.
Okay, you did pick. Okay, my bad. So we at 5.
5.
That doesn't have a belt. You got low. No, that doesn't have a belt. Oh yeah. Okay, so you got 5 title changes.
Yeah.
And I think I got 4.
Okay.
That's a long night. It could be more. Actually. Everybody could actually change.
Man, I think last year, like almost everybody lost their belts except Logan retained. I think.
Who is your sleeper match of the night?
Sleeper of the night. I think Tiffany and Charlotte is the sleeper of the night. I think there's something in my bones that tell me that match is going to go. I could just I feel it. Like you can feel the rain. I feel it.
I feel Jay and Gunther.
Jay and Gunther for Lennox. Okay. My sleeper of the night is not changed. It is AJ Styles and Logan Paul.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Who is your lock of the night if we're betting on this?
Yeah, I said it a little earlier. I think Cena winning is the lock of the night. Like, even if Stone Cold comes out, which I'm not even sure he would, or if he does, he might even turn heel on Cody. Because that's how sure I am. Cena's walking out with the belt.
The tables could turn.
My lock of the night is Ray.
Ray winning over Grande?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I almost picked Logan as my lock. Just because I'm so sure he's going over.
Who's your lock of the night? You're in the camera.
Jay and Gunther.
You already said that.
Oh.
No, that was your sleeper match. So is your lock too?
he said Jay's gonna win and it's gonna be good.
He's invested in that.
It's gonna be good. Jay's whole family gonna be jumping on Gunther. Just know
that.
Who's gonna be your? Let's do 2 of them. Okay. Who's gonna be your MVP for night 1 and night 2?
What's the match in night 1? Because I'm not sure.
Night 1 MVP might be Paul Heyman. Might be Paul Heyman.
Yeah, same.
And you know what? Because my MVP on the second night is The Rock. So we had the same idea. We just had it in different matches.
And then night 2. Is Tiffany Charlotte on night 2?
Damn.
It don't matter.
No.
I
think it's night 1.
Night two will be Braun.
You
I
got
think Braun
Braun.
Breaker. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jimmy Uso. Night
Ooh.
1.
We don't even know if he's gonna be there.
I'm telling you right now, he's gonna be there.
I'm telling you right now.
We
The
really
MVP goes to Big Booty Rikishi.
You think Rikishi's gonna pop up? He said the whole
Oh, yeah,
family's
he
gonna
gonna
jump
pop up.
Gunther.
Big Booty Rikishi. So
And Jay and Judy's mama,
you
Everybody
just want a
pulling up.
family reunion.
Maga,
Oh,
Oh,
Roman.
Maga from the dead?
Roman.
Yeah, Omaga's
Yeah,
dead.
everybody from the dead in their family.
Jamal and
From
Rosie,
Akula.
Alpha and Sika, everybody's going.
Everybody. They
Sit
gonna
down.
be up
Sit
there.
down. You're on timeout. You just now on timeout. All right. So tonight, sit down though. Roman and Jay are on Raw together for the first time in a long time, right? Since War Games, right?
Yeah.
You think
Since War
do you
Games.
see any interaction tonight with them two?
If we see
Jay
some
and
like
Roman.
if we see some like cousinly like some lifting of the spirits, like go take care of business or something, that would do a lot for the Jay and Gunther feud. So
It would.
I ain't mad at it. Or if he says something like, if you or imagine this, all right, fantasy booking, all right, we're going to
Let's
fantasy
go.
land. Imagine he's like, well, it's interesting because if you beat Gunther, you'd be the only one in our family with the world championship right now. So that kind of would make you the head of the table, kinda, no?
Then you gotta no, because then you gotta circle back and set up a feud again.
You might have to. You might. I mean, just think about it. There's who Roman don't got no belt,
Right.
and Jay would have one.
Yeah.
A belt that Roman never won, by the way. So I'm just saying that's there. I'm just throwing that in the air.
All right. I was thinking about this the other night, and this is a little off subject, but I thought, what if Goldberg gets involved with the Gunther and Jey
Bro,
Uso?
don't even say that. Don't even say
Why
that.
would you just say that?
Because Goldberg wants to retire.
He's
looking for somebody to put him out of his misery.
He does.
Costing Gunther the belt.
Yeah.
Why would you just say that?
All right. So let's do this. I was thinking about this earlier. We don't have any like Hollywood, and The Rock don't count. We don't have any Johnny Knoxville, Snooki, the guy from Arrow.
They can still appear.
Matthew McConaughey, Mickey Rourke. We don't have no Hollywood interference in this WrestleMania for the first time in a long time, actually.
I think that's not going to stand. Somebody's going to pop up. It might be Brady. Could you imagine Tom Brady at WrestleMania?
About Brady. There was a rumor about Brady.
And it's in Vegas.
Are you watching Stand and Deliver?
Yeah, I'll watch Stand and Deliver.
It sounds good. There's a couple matches. I'm interested in Oba, Trick, and Javon teaming up to do a Dark State. I'm interested in that. I like Tony D'Angelo for some reason. That could be kind of a corny character, but he makes it work.
He makes it work, man.
He makes it work.
I also thought that.
Because he's like the Tony Soprano mob.
Yeah, like what is this? And it works, boy. It works.
It works. I don't know. Of course, Jada Parker.
Oh my God.
Hey, Miss Parker. Of course, her. Yeah, so there's a couple matches on there. I am a fan of Ethan Page. I'm a fan of Ricky Saints too.
Yep.
I haven't really seen Ricky Saints wrestle. So
he's been good.
He's cool to watch him. Are you watching the Hall of Fame?
I'll watch clips. I didn't even watch last year's, even though last year's was really good. I just watched like some of the speeches afterward.
I watched Paul.
Yeah.
And I think that was it. I think I watched Paul's speech. Who else got inducted last year? I'm not supporting Michelle McCool. I'm sorry, Undertaker. I apologize.
Hey.
I'm not really a fan of that one. Triple H and Shawn Michaels, of course, I'm gonna watch that. Who else
Yeah.
is the big name going in?
Wait, is that who's inducting Triple H? Is Shawn Michaels?
Yes.
Okay.
Only other
Just making
person that
sure.
could have inducted Shawn Michaels was, or Triple H
Triple
was
H.
Ric Flair, and
Yeah.
they don't trust Ric Flair.
Dave could have done it. Dave Batista could have done it.
It had to be Shawn. It could have been The Rock though, because they've done so many back and forths that.
Yeah,
Hi,
they're like
Beyonce.
rivals. He says hi.
Hi.
Yeah, but no, Shawn Michaels makes sense. I forgot
Yeah.
who else is going
Perfect
in.
sense.
The
Lex Luger. Lex Luger
Lex
is going in.
Luger.
Yep. And DDP's gonna induct him.
Okay, yeah, it would have been nice if they could have pulled Luger for that.
Yeah.
But I understand. Tony Khan.
Or Sting, you mean?
Or who?
Or you mean
That's
for
another
Luger
one.
if they put Sting?
Ric Flair could have been good for Lex
Luger.
Luger. No, not necessarily Lex Luger. Yeah. So I'll watch the highlights if anything. I probably will watch live Triple H Shawn Michaels because that's gonna be emotional. Probably I can see Shawn crying 3 times before you. So I think this is gonna be a fun week. Big week.
Fantastic.
Huge week.
Huge week.
Any surprises in this
surprises? I pray every day that we see the Wyatt Six at some point during WrestleMania. Please.
Yes.
If they don't show up, their gimmick might be dead. Truly, because it's been so long since we've seen them, and even since they debuted, they've not seen a PLE card yet. I need them to appear. I need that, or else their gimmick is dead to me.
Yeah, and Alexa Bliss needs to be a part of that.
Yeah.
I believe.
Did we see Travis Scott at WrestleMania?
Yeah, I think you have to see him there. He's got the theme song. He's got the whole feud that he was part of their New World Order or whatever. They're 3 or whatever. So I think he makes an appearance.
That wasn't because we don't count that. We don't count that. Okay, we already said Tom Brady.
Stone Cold probably is gonna be there. I mean, he's gonna be there because he's getting inducted. Him and Brett Smack is getting inducted in the Hall of Fame.
And CM Punk is doing that. So yeah, I'll probably watch that part too. Let's see, Brett has been tearing Hulk Hogan's ass up for a couple of weeks now. It's hilarious. In every interview, he's
Brett has been laying into a lot of people in his interviews.
Brett is one day we got to discuss Bret Hart. He's the business and he takes it very, very seriously. I don't know if he knows. I think it's real to Brett. It's real to me, damn it.
He's kind of bitter about everything, though. And can you blame him for being bitter? Like how his career ended?
No, because everything, he does have a point on everything. The Goldberg kick, all that stuff, he does have a point. In the news, Chris Jericho says if WWE called him back, he would go.
He said that?
Yeah.
Like for what? For like a one-off or for
back. Is that a testament to AEW or is that Chris Jericho jumping ship? What do you think that is?
I don't. I think, I might have to think about it a little more, but that feels like
we can touch on it later.
He might just be sick of the AEW crowds because they do not like him that much.
They do not like him. I don't know if it would change if he came back though.
Yeah, it might not. Truly. Well,
this is the thing about AEW and WWE that I think would help him. There's control. And it's the same thing with Moxley. Moxley has way too much control over his matches and his shows. And they need to be reined in just a little bit. Now be creative because when Chris Jericho is reined in a little bit, he's making the list. He's talking. He's a villain. He was a very, very good heel, very hateable, and very good in the matches. He just needs to be reined in. Moxley needs to be reined in a lot because there's
You
no
keep
reason
saying that.
There's no reason that you have to bleed in every single match, bro.
The
What's up
bleeding,
with
the
the-
blading is excessive, but
It's excessive.
you will never talk me out of that spike in the back bump. You will never talk me out of that. That was fantastic.
So what about Soraya? What is her name?
Oh,
What was her name on WWE?
Paige.
Paige.
I would absolutely
says-
sign her. I'd sign
she
her before
says
I'd sign Jericho.
She don't know what they would do with her.
Who cares? Sign her anyway. What do they do with Trish? Just grab a legend that can still work, put them on the roster, let them do something. Like do dream matches. Who cares? Just go and start wrestling dream matches with people and do that little circuit. Like we got Trish versus Becky. We got Trish and Lita teaming up versus people. Like just do that, but with Paige.
Okay, can Paige still perform though?
I think so. The last time I seen her in the ring, she still did pretty good for AEW. She can still work.
I think after, and we'll talk about this in the coming weeks, but after WrestleMania, we got Aleister Black, we got Rusev, somebody else. Who else is coming in?
Ray Phoenix already came.
Yeah, he's already here. So we got Black, and then the guy from Japan, Jeff Cobb.
That's right. I completely forgot about Cobb that he got signed. I am so curious what they're gonna do with him.
Are these all? We need some heels. We need some new heels. We need some fresh blood.
That's true. And it's funny because Jacob Fatu came in as a.
Everybody at the top is like tweeners.
Yeah, all the good heels, like people love them too much.
Yeah. So we was asking how we were going to promote Aleister Black, and I think the solution is he has
Make him a heel.
Yep. And say Jay wins. How do you make him an instant heel? Beating the crap out of Jay will put him over.
That could be pretty good. I don't know. Would those two have chemistry though? I don't know. Like I'm not doubting that they could put on a good match together, but I don't know if they would have like their styles are so different.
Would Jay and Rusev have good chemistry?
I think so. I mean, Rusev is like similar-ish to a Gunther. Like he's got that brutal, like super strong style kind of thing going for him.
Or Jay might not be the target because you don't just remove Gunther from the title picture.
Oh my gosh. Put Aleister Black and Ray Phoenix in the ring together and just watch the money print itself. Oh my God.
So you would put him on SmackDown?
Yes. Have him and Ray Phoenix.
I mean, like I said, we'll get into it in the coming weeks, but I think WrestleMania is going to be. It got a top last year, and that's not going to be easy.
Nope.
I think last year was kind of, forgive me for it was kind of a little top heavy.
You think so?
Yeah, but this one, like we went through the list. It's not too many bathroom breaks in there. It's not too many matches I don't want to. It's not that one match on here is like, I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see a gimmick battle royal. I don't want to see the Andre the Giant Memorial thing. I don't want to see that.
Daddy, have we seen Carmelo Hayes?
No. Oh, that's what I need. Oh, because we got limited time because Rip got to go somewhere. But Carmelo Hayes and Miz.
Oh, they are a tag team now.
Do you like that?
It's funny because they're two of my guys, okay? Both of those dudes are my guys. I don't hate it. I don't. For some reason, it just works. Like Miz is like taking this kind of like I don't want to say back seat, but he's kind of like doing a lot to elevate Carmelo Hayes' character and stuff.
Yeah.
Daddy.
And
okay, so with the Street Profits, can they talk with Miz?
Yeah, the Street Profits can cut a promo. They can cut a fantastic promo.
Okay,
Fantastic. Especially
because
Montez.
anybody else in the tag team division, Miz is chopping them up.
he's washing them.
He's chopping up Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah.
He's chopping up DIY. He's chopping up Pretty Deadly really bad. He's chopping up a lot of guys. Now, do you put Tama and Tongaloa? Do you put them as a tag team when he comes back?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. You put them as a tag team because they can go. Like their last match as a tag team together was actually really good. Wasn't it that ladder match or something? They put on a banger.
So who would you put Miz and you can't start them at the titles, so you got to work them up. So
yeah,
I might start them with DIY.
I might start them with DIY too. Even though I like them, I don't even know if I see them as champs though. Like they would have to get like over, and in order to do that, they might have to be faces. And I kind of want to keep them both as heels.
Ooh, Melo and Miz.
Mm-hmm.
They're both. Is Miz? What is Miz right?
He's a heel. Miz is a heel right now.
But like you said, everybody is likable, so it's like it's hard to tell who's a heel and who's not these days.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I see them as champions yet, though, but I do like them as a tag team.
You know, Miz always wins the tag team title.
Listen, he finds his way into a tag team title. That is true.
I do like that potential. I was going to call you about that. My son really just reminded me that Miz and Carmelo had linked up and teased. Who were they talking to? Were they talking
to Pretty Deadly? Were they talking to Randy?
Yeah, weren't they talking to Randy?
No, that was the week before.
Oh, okay, yeah, because
Randy, yeah.
They trying to do something with Melo, man. They trying to do something with Melo. Put him with Miz, get his promo down right. He got the in ring talent. Get him talking. You put him in a program. You keep him and Miz together 2-3 months, 6 months maybe. Yeah, they would have to win a title.
I think by this time next year, Melo's gonna win a belt.
They would have to win a tag team title, and then you put them. You let them go back and forth for about 6 months. Then you break them up. Melo, Miz. Miz can put on a great match with him, a great couple of matches with him, and then Melo's made, and then you got him. So that's I like that idea. So, man, I think we broke down the entire WrestleMania in due time.
So. I think, hey, we did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Let's see. We did surprises.
We did locks. We did sleeper matches. We did MVPs. We did title changes.
Okay, it's time for some. I want a moment of the night. We did person of the night. Give me a moment of the night.
A couple weeks ago, it would have been Jay conquering Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Paul Heyman turn, no matter where he turns, is going to be
no matter who he turns on. Yeah.
Yeah. That's night one. And whatever The Rock chooses to do is going to be night two.
Okay. So now that you brought that up, there was an idea that floated up into my brain, even though it'll never happen. Okay. Just put that caveat out there. It'll never happen. But the idea floated into my brain. What if it's a double heel turn? What if Cody Rhodes turns heel on John Cena at WrestleMania and sells his soul to The Rock? The Rock betrays Cena by actually teaming up with Cody, and Cody turns heel. Double heel turn, baby.
I heard somebody say that. I don't know who, and I can't give them credit. That would be crazy.
That would be it. That would be literally insane. It's like if you were to make it so that nobody predicts a Cody Rhodes heel turn, it's literally this moment right now. No one is predicting a Cody Rhodes heel turn.
He has been sounding a little hillish in his promos lately, too.
Yes. But
And the suits have turned heelish. First they were like plain gray,
you have
black,
heat with Cody Rhodes
blue.
suits. You've got
I
heat
do.
with those suits.
Yeah. I'm trying to turn him heel. I'm trying to make him a better guy. Long as Roman comes out at the end, I don't care. So I think we're gonna do something before WrestleMania. WrestleMania
Okay.
is it this weekend?
Yes, this weekend, Saturday.
Okay. So I don't know how we're gonna do it because I got a lot of stuff. We got prom this weekend, so
Oh,
congratulations.
buddy.
My baby Jaden has prom this week, so
Aw.
yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of that. So maybe if we don't hit him Saturday, we might hit him Sunday.
Okay.
Well, Sunday would be after WrestleMania because WrestleMania is gonna be
The 2 nights.
Saturday and Sunday night, right?
Yep, Saturday and Sunday night. I mean,
Okay,
if
so
you want to, we can try to do something Sunday morning, or not
yeah,
morning,
let's
but
do
like
something Sunday morning. I've been talking to my homeboys from high school. They want to talk wrestling, so we might have a
okay,
couple of guests. So
okay. That's good.
it's gonna be fun, man. Tonight's the go home show. You
Yep.
got to go home happy. So I'm curious who starts the show off. Would you
I think
start it with
Jane
Roman?
Oh, this show. Sure. Why
Raw
not?
tonight. Yeah, I might
Unless
start it with
like,
Gunther.
well, it might. It's the last few weeks. It's been starting with like Cody and Cena, so they might do a Cody Cena thing, just so if Cena is there, he can leave early.
Yeah. All right. So we'll check in with y'all this weekend, man. Thank you. 2 words for you. The link
Yes.
before we get out of here.
Look, if you look at the white tab under my name, under my tag here, look at that link. If you're buying WrestleMania gear, if you're buying John Cena gear, if you're buying belts, headphones, anything, any type of WWE gear on
If you're going to
WWEshop.com,
Raw on the 28th in Kansas City, buy
and you're
some
buying
gear. Use
merch,
the
buy
code.
some gear. Use that code, and we get a kickback from that. We make money from that. WWE will give us money if you use this code and buy merch. So do that.
We need it.
I'm gonna do it. We're gonna buy merch for Raw, and I'm gonna use this link just so we can get a little kickback. All right.
True that. 2 words for you.
Raw on the 28th.
Yeah. You really? Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe so. 2 words for you. Maybe so. Hey, we out, man. We'll see
Peace.
y'all next week. Hey, keep it raw. Pause. Never mind.
See, look at you.
We out of
Can't
here.
even.
Peace.